Cast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. This is On the Radar with Rain, and tonight we're stepping into Radar After Dark, as we do on Mondays now, where we break down crime stories through details, timelines, and deeper context. Tonight, I got three situations for you: a high-valued armored truck robbery in Philadelphia, a police encounter that escalated inside a moving vehicle, and an incident outside a high-profile event in Washington, D.C. Different cities, same pattern that escalate fast. So on our first segment, on April the 21st, around 9:45 a.m., a Brinks armored truck was targeted in Philadelphia's Tacony section. Two individuals armed with high-power weapons approached and executed a rapid robbery, escaping with 1.8 million. No injuries were reported. Authorities later recovered a blue Acura believed to be involved, and surveillance footage is described as clear. So, the precision and timing suggest planning and possible prior knowledge to the route. What you got for us, over?
All right.
Hour, the daytime heist of an armored truck. Sources telling Action News $1.8 million was stolen when a pair of armed men robbed the truck in Tacony this morning.
Yeah, the thieves' getaway vehicle has been found by police, but no sign of the suspects. Here, Action News reporter Becca Hendrickson live at the scene where it happened with the latest right now. Becca.
Brian and Sarah, that Brinks armored truck was parked behind me at the Torresdale bus depot, but the investigation appeared to be centered around this checks cashing store right over here. That's where we see those armed suspects with those long rifles, who sources tell me robbed that truck of $1.8 million. Sources tell me this picture showing a masked man armed with an assault rifle is part of the investigation. You hear and see police pulling up to the scene minutes after the heist. Investigators talk to someone on the street and then go in this store, Budget Financial Center. It was on the street outside of the check cashing store that sources say the armed men stole $1.8 million from an armored Brinks truck.
It's too much money.
Karina Torres was working inside the Dunkin' on the 7200 block of Torresdale Avenue when the heist happened at 9:43 this morning. The Brinks truck was parked across the street in front of the Torresdale bus depot.
One customer saw them tussling in the store, so she did park here. And then I guess that's when they noticed, oh, somebody's watching us, we gotta go. So then that's when we saw the car just fly by on the sidewalk.
Police found the getaway car later this morning. This blue Acura on Front and Fairmount in Northern Liberties. The armed suspects were gone.
It's scaring people away, business going to be really big impact with us.
Businesses on the block in Tacony say they're worried about the impact of this violent crime, while neighbors were shaken to learn what happened so close to home.
And I've been coming to this particular Dunkin' Donuts every single day.
Workers say the crime makes them feel unsafe.
So, they could just bent over and then give me everything. You know what I'm saying? And we can't do nothing but just give it to them.
You can understand that fear from some of those workers, especially after seeing these armed men with those long rifles. And police do say at this point, those armed men are still on the loose, the FBI.
Wow. 1.8 million. Don't they track that money though?
I think so. I think they do.
They probably have trackers on the bags that the money is in. That's why it was easy for them to get off with the bread, because they know it's all in bags.
1.8 million. I didn't think they ran with that much money in there.
Oh, it was probably three of them. Two and yeah. You can get hey, when you on a mission, you ain't even thinking them boy probably were doing pull-ups and push-ups the whole week.
Yeah. As far as I know, they still have not been located. As far as update, because I know I be getting these done a day ahead of time.
Somebody watched that T.I. movie, man. What's that T.I. movie they came out? Taken. Yeah, somebody watched that. And they got it.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy for
them. Yeah, 1.8 million. And if they ain't caught them right now, all they gotta do is make it that first 48. That first 48.
That's
you get through the first 48 hours.
It's over. Yeah, and this happened last week. So yeah.
Hey, the way these types is hitting and the way this economy is, I'm happy for them. God bless them.
He said, serial numbers and tracking. Shout out Penny. Shout out everybody here. We forgot to do that at the beginning. Shout out N2D, Penny. Shout out Racehead. Shout out everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely.
Shout about that. We were so hyped in our own promotions and
we appreciate our chat though. Y'all keep it
Yeah, he said, yeah. So we'll see. That's they probably do that. They probably do that like once a month. I guarantee that money like that only moves once a month. that amount of money.
Yeah, and
So,
being that methodical and
mhm.
to make that happen, they know
They have
how
been
to
watching.
they know how to lay low and chill. Ain't nothing to get like 5 racks to get you out of any kind of situation right now. You know what I'm saying? And just sit back and chill and let the rest of that bread just sit for a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, moving on to raindrop number 2. Speaking of smashing and grabbing, or grabbing and moving, a smash and grab incident escalated when police responded quickly. An officer opened the passenger door of a suspect vehicle, which then reversed, pulling the officer inside. The suspect drove off with the officer inside. Body camera footage captured commands and warnings. The vehicle eventually crashed. The suspect fled and was later apprehended. The 23-year-old suspect now faces multiple charges, including kidnapping, robbery, and assault on a police officer.
That's crazy. Let's see what
I think
they
this
got.
happened out of California. I don't know why it's not.
20 years.
I got you.
Stop the car. Antioch, California.
That's Antioch, California, or Antioch, Tennessee?
California.
Oh, California. Okay.
A California police officer kidnapped. His body cam capturing his wild confrontation with a speeding driver who refuses to stop.
Give me a stop. Hey, stop the car. Stop the car. Stop it.
But that fleeing driver refuses to stop. It all began a few minutes earlier with an alarm at a grocery store. A crew of thieves caught on surveillance camera backing an SUV into the store's front doors and shattering the glass. 2 people then running inside. Just minutes later, Antioch police officers arrive and try to block that SUV from escaping. One of the officers opens the passenger side door, confronting the driver. That driver hits reverse, knocking the officer inside the SUV. That's when the driver puts it in drive and hits the gas, making his escape with that Antioch police officer in his passenger seat. This is dashcam video from the police car that was hit and shoved out of the way.
Get out.
Back inside that fleeing SUV, the officer now threatening to shoot the driver if he won't stop.
I'm warning you, I will shoot your leg. Stop. Stop the car. Stop the car. Stop. I will shoot you.
Moments later, the driver hits a parked car and jumps out of the SUV, taking off on foot.
Z5, shots fired.
That officer finally able to get out of the vehicle, and he begins searching for the wounded driver in a local neighborhood. More officers quickly swarming the scene and finding the driver's hiding place in some bushes and taking him into custody.
No, hands up. Keep your hands up. Do not move him until I tell you to. Do not move him until I tell you.
There at the end, you heard the driver screaming, he shot me, as he was being arrested. Paramedics taking that driver, identified as 23-year-old Dominic D'Souza, to a local hospital for treatment of a bullet wound to the leg. He's now facing charges of kidnapping, robbery, grand theft, and assault with a deadly weapon on a peace officer. Multiple investigations now launched to determine whether Antioch Police Department policies and procedures were followed.
Stop.
Yeah, Penny, those ain't no YNs, those some YMs. Those some young Mexicans. those some young Mexicans, my brother. Like they're
going to get groceries.
Yeah. That was not YN. That was your YMs. YMs.
I tell you, them tortillas.
Shout out to Tez today. Any of y'all watch Tez today?
I did. Yeah, Tez had me up there.
Shout out to Tez, man. Tez said something very, very important today.
What'd he say?
These cops give too many warnings.
Yeah.
He said he don't understand why all these cops keep giving all these warnings. Like your life was at risk. This man driving 100 miles an hour, and you like, hey, I'm gonna shoot. Like, man, you should have shot that man the moment he ran over that police car. We wouldn't even got out of that parking lot.
He ain't want to kill it. They don't be wanting to kill it.
Wow.
That's crazy work. 23 years old.
23,
man.
We got some of the stupidest criminals in America, dog.
Man, I'm telling you, man, this economy got folks on the edge right now, bro. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, the ones that's been in this workforce for a long time, and we feel the effects, but not as much as the ones who's just getting started in it.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. It's hard for them out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. So they were going to get the groceries, but these folks was already at dinner. On April the 25th, an incident occurred outside the White House Correspondents Dinner at the Washington Hilton. The suspect, Thomas Cole Allen, a 31-year-old from California, approached the security perimeter with armed with multiple weapons. An exchange with Secret Service resulted in one agent being injured but surviving. Allen reportedly had an academic background and worked as a tutor, even being recognized as Teacher of the Month where he worked at. So investigators are reviewing writings attributed to him that suggest intent and possible motivation. So here's like a little update.
You said it's what?
It's an update of what
Oh,
happened.
okay.
These are digging into the background of the 31-year-old suspect who had no criminal record and was once named Teacher of the Month by his employer. CBS News Miami's Matt Gutman has what we know about the suspect.
That frenzied investigation into the suspect began overnight with this image posted by President Trump less than 2 hours after the shooting at the White House Correspondents Dinner. Down on his stomach, shirtless, hands handcuffed behind him, he was soon identified as Cole Thomas Allen, a 31-year-old teacher from Southern California with no criminal record, apparently telling officers he was targeting administration officials. Police said they believe he opened fire on a Secret Service officer before being taken down. Within seconds, Secret Service stormed the room, preceded by those gunshots and clattering plates. As agents with long guns flooded in, we filmed. They bundled off the president, and now CBS News has confirmed that 12 of the 18 in the top line of presidential succession were also present.
So right there at the dais where you see that flag, that's where President Trump was sitting. Up the stairs here, just over that landing where the gunman sprinted, apparently trying to get to some of these stairs, and that's where he was taken down, right over there.
Investigators tell us the suspect had planned the attack, believed to have left this suburban house south of Los Angeles on a train to Chicago on April 21st, arriving on April 23rd, Thursday. By Friday, the 24th, they say, he had checked into the Washington Hilton.
And multiple sources telling CBS News that the suspect stayed here on the 10th floor in one of these rooms at the very end of the corridor.
This individual was intent on doing as much harm and as much damage as he could.
We have also learned that Allen, Teacher of the Month in December of 2024 at a test preparation academy, had recently done target practice. At that night, he posted writings described by law enforcement as a manifesto, which CBS News has reviewed. It was scheduled to be sent between 8 and 8:30. The shooting happened at 8:34 p.m. It begins with an apology to his family, friends, even those he traveled next to. He said he would target administration officials, and he wrote he did not expect to survive the incident. And like many guests, the alleged gunman was surprised by the security protocol. Writing, I expected security cameras at every bend, bugged hotel rooms, armed agents every 10 feet, metal detectors. What I got?
It was nothing. So I wanted, well, wait a minute before you play this. Or you can go ahead and play it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead and play it.
No, it's your segment. What you want to do? I'm with it.
So while all this was going down, attendees acted differently. You know, you got some people in there, you know, holding their cell phones up, filming stuff. Some people getting on the floors and whatnot. Michael Glantz, he is a senior agent at Creative Artist Agency. He remains seated, and you can see him highlighted on the screen right there. He was calm about it, and he went viral because he's sitting there eating his salad still while all this is going down. So you can go ahead and play it. He's still eating. I don't know what all that was about. But yeah, he was still sitting there eating his salad. So, you know, his calm response went viral, and it highlighted how individuals respond differently under pressure and whatnot. So what's y'all's take on what went down at the White House Correspondents Dinner?
I'll let you go first, Pup.
I'm with Ricardo, bro. The shit was staged, man. It was fugazi. And that dude kept eating his salad because he said, man, I ain't got time for all these shenanigans y'all got going on, man. And when I seen it, I was like, really? Like, really? Like as many as militant, you know, Americans across the country, if this wasn't going on when Obama was in office, let's get serious, man. Come on, man. This is fugazi, man. Come on, man. First your ear get hit and it wasn't nothing, and now it's this, man. Come on, man. Boy, stop. I ain't falling for that, man. This is fugazi, man. This is just, hey, man. Let's just sit back and enjoy the circus, man.
What you got, so?
I think we're reading it all wrong. I said this shout out to Tez, man. Shout out to it was gonna actually be my Souls talk, but when I seen it on your radar, I switched my Souls talk.
Oh, you should let me know.
No, but like I think we're all looking at this. We should be looking at the glass half full here. And what I mean by that is I think we're being shown something that we're gonna miss because we're so worried about who's doing it. And what I learned today watching great show from Tez, like great show. What I learned today was President Trump has taught us what we need to do. If you can create enough of a following, you can run the country. We missing the whole point of what's being shown in front of us in real time. I don't care if you don't agree with what he's doing. I don't care if you're Democrat. We missing the whole picture. This man is showing us that if you can get enough people to follow you, you can run the world. If we can get enough people to follow RSC, nigga, Plug can be president. I can be vice president. You can be whatever you want to be. You could be what's the lady that do the news for it? Like for real, I swear, like I'm starting to like pay attention to it. Like, first of all, if you watch House of Cards, none of this will shock you.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey did this over a decade ago on House of Cards.
Yeah. Hell of a show.
Great show. Like I keep telling people, like this is nothing but House of Cards being played out. And Trump presidency will end with Miss Trump as the first female president. And the way he's going to sell it is she's going to become president because his safety is more important. We know that's staged. We know that's fake. Like even President Trump forgot what his cue was. He was sitting on stage.
Yeah, him and Weeja Jane. They were just sitting there. I heard
like,
and then it took them a minute. I'm like, why are they not moving? Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all, dog. This is why I keep saying, and not to like take rain out of it, but this is what I keep trying to tell African Americans, that we control whatever we want to control. Like, stop getting people like Crockett, Jasmine Crockett, and all that stuff to be your example, but get somebody that you really feel can push the U.S. forward, and everybody get behind he or she, and they can run the world. President Trump is showing us that you can go from a celebrity to a president, dog. I don't understand why we're so fixated on Trump, the person, and not be fixated on it's a normal person that became president. We missing it, dog. Like we literally, RSC can become, RSC can become literally 10 years from now, we could be in the White House, dog. We could be creating the whole wheel that we want to see in this hamster wheel. Like I'm no longer looking at what's going on with taxes and what's going on with the price of gas and all that stuff's going to happen regardless. My thing is, this man has shown us that we can get into a position and run the world. We have to become united. He had enough people who believed in him to get him in there. Period. Period. I keep telling everybody, pay attention. Don't miss it. Don't get so locked up that we don't like the person. What did the person do? We didn't have a stock market until the first person felt that we can invest in something and make money off of it. He's just showing you can be a regular degler. Nah, I love Ted, but I can't put him as president. No, or Classic either. No.
Wait.
Nah, Classic be throwing people 16. We'll be out here on a war. We'll be in the war of worlds out here. Nah. I'll put
them down.
But I'll put Classic on the Secretary of Defense. He'll have everything militant and right. He's gonna keep them consistent. Yeah, he's gonna keep them consistent. And then Ted. Oh, what would I put Ted? Ooh,
man.
What would I put Ted? Ted, I'll have him just go run the Black Caucus. Go run whatever that go run that group. Let them go awry and do what they need to do. But no, for real though.
No law enforcement.
It could be law enforcement too. But shout out to
law enforcement.
Oh yeah. But shout out to everybody who's seeing it, man. I finally seen it. Like, it was something about just being able to sit down and watch Ted's show today. I was like, this man is showing up. I'm starting to look at the glass a little bit different. A little bit different, man. Yeah. And we'll play some music for you tonight, Ricardo. We ain't gonna forget about you. But great segment, Rain. Great segment, man.
These 3 cases demonstrate how quickly situations can escalate. Each began differently, but all intensified rapidly due to timing, decisions, and response. So this has been Radar After Dark on this wonderful Monday with Rain. We don't just report events, we analyze how and why they unfold.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's